Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is physics. In this presentation, we are going to look at the question on the board. The question is coming from 2019 internal examination for grade 12, and it was question B5b, section B. So please pay attention so that you can learn the discussion that I'll be able to give you, okay, step by step. Let's go straight into the question. Figure below is a diagram of a wave traveling through air. So we have this figure here, or we have this diagram of a wave which is traveling through air. We have displacement here, we have distance this side, and the wave is labeled with different letters here. We have W, we have X here, we have Z here, we have Y here. Now the question, which labeled distance represents Roman numeral 1 wavelength? Roman numeral 2, the amplitude of the wave. Pause the video, answer, and tell me the correct answers. So, well, the first thing is we identify the topic from which the question is coming from, right? This is from wave motion. Now, when we say wave, we are talking about a disturbance that travels from one point to the other, and it carries energy as it is traveling. That is a simple definition of a wave. We have two major types of waves. We have what we call transverse waves and longitudinal waves. A very good example of transverse wave is water wave. Agreed? When you drop something in water which was at rest, you've caused a disturbance. As soon as you drop it, you've caused a disturbance. That is a wave. Under longitudinal wave, we have sound wave. That is a good example. So now, for you to answer this question very well, you need to label this wave. This is a transverse wave. You need to know that. Whenever you see something like this, it is a transverse wave. That can even be water wave. Okay? So now it has got parts that you need to label and understand them. Once you do that, these will be simple. So let's start. We have the starting point here at rest. Then have you seen this line here? This is what is called the rest position. You can call it that way. This is the rest position and disturbed wave. So we have this wave here. Have you seen that? Then we have the rest position, which is not disturbed. There is a maximum point here, or the highest point at which the wave travels. What do we call this point? The highest point that has been reached by this wave. This is called the crest. The opposite, the lowest, which can either be this or this, the opposite is what is called trough. Okay? So we have this point here and also this point here. We also have the maximum distance that the wave has traveled from its rest position. Maximum distance, I'm talking about from this to this, from this to this, from this to this, from this to this. So what do we call this maximum distance? So I'll be able to write it from here. Remember, I'm saying maximum. From this end to that end, this is called amplitude. You can name it that way. Okay? We also have a distance that this wave has covered before it is being repeated. There is that maximum distance. In short, or in another way, I can say the distance between two successor crest or two trough, what we call the distance. So look at this. This is the first crest. The second crest is here. This is the first trough. The second one is here. It means from this point to this point, the wave has not been repeated. It's a complete one. Are you seeing that? So, if I want to start from here, it will be up to where? Up to this. So what do we call this distance? If I start from here, it means I have to go up to that. What do we call that distance? That is called the wave length. So I'll be able to label it from here. Wave length. Meaning from this point here to that point. That is the wavelength. With this in mind, let's now look at the questions here. Which labeled distance represents one wavelength? Which one do you think? Which letter now represents one wavelength? From the explanation that I've given you. You can agree with me that it is this letter here. Because it's from one crest here, the next one is here. This length. It's the only one. So, W there. You might say, no, Z, is this complete? If it is just to start from here, it could have been like this up to somewhere here. Then it is complete. So the correct answer is W. Which one defines this, the amplitude of the wave? From the explanation, which letter? You can agree with me that it is X. X here. From this point to that, which is the amplitude. That is what I have said. So, as simple as that. Would you want to learn more? Please don't hesitate to join our online classes, WhatsApp online classes, reliable ones for that matter, in English, mathematics, biology, science, which is chemistry, physics. You are welcome. Lessons have already started, okay, at an affordable fee. You'll be able to learn everything, okay? So please join. Remember as well to follow me on Facebook, TikTok, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.